Local breaking news. This is WYFF News 4 at 6 in high definition.
And right now on WYFF News 4, we're covering a series of wrecks over the last 24 hours, including this one that claimed the life of a high school student.
Plus a sad end to the search for two missing teenagers. Tonight, one of the victims' loved ones is talking to News 4.
And tonight, upgraded charges in the vandalism of Howard's Rock at Clemson. The suspect here could face some tougher penalties.
But first tonight, the wreck that killed a high school student this morning in northern Greenville County.
WYFF News 4's Ashley Swan is live and local for us tonight along Highway 11 near Dill Road. Ashley, good evening.
Michael and Gabrielle, 17-year-old Skylar Powell died when he crashed his car just across the road here from where I'm standing. I'm going to step out of the way in hopes that you can get a look at this. We've been here throughout the afternoon as friends, classmates, even teachers came by to pay their respects. Dozens have gathered here along the highway. This is Highway 11 near Dill Road as word spread throughout this community of what happened. According to state troopers, 17-year-old Skylar Powell died when he crashed his 2000 Honda Civic on his way to school. Investigators say Skylar's car went off the road and crashed into the trees. They say Skylar was thrown from the vehicle. A varsity football player at Landrum High School, friends say Skylar was a well-known and well-liked student. His grandfather says, like many teenagers, he had his ups and downs, but he was living a life of which they were proud. He was attending church, he was doing well in school, and his grades were up. Now his devastated family say they hope the 17-year-old will be an inspiration to others. This community certainly will not soon forget him. We spoke with this football coach today who said that he loved Landrum High School where he was a junior. He loved football, he loved his friends and this community. They say he has left an incredible legacy that they hope to be able to follow. Now, friends and family tell us he dreamed of playing football at USC. State troopers are now investigating what happened here. They tell us Skylar was not wearing a seatbelt. Ashley Swan, WYFF News 4 live in Greenville County.
Ashley, thank you. And there was also a deadly wreck in Anderson County. This happened on Highway 29 near Cherokee Road. It happened this morning just before 10. Highway Patrol tells us the SUV went off the road, hit a culvert, and overturned. Investigators say the driver was thrown from the vehicle and taken to the hospital where he later died.
And tonight we know more about that deadly wreck that shut down an entire direction of Interstate 85 in Cherokee County last night. Sky 4 was soon there. Investigators tell us a car went through one of the cable median barriers and then into oncoming traffic. This is near Highway 150, the overpass there. Brandon Yount and his aunt, Krista Cook, both died in the wreck. The driver of the other vehicle was flown to Spartanburg Regional Hospital. He is in fair condition tonight. Transylvania County deputies tell us a woman shot and killed her husband. Timothy Grant was killed back in early December. Investigators say Grant had been dead several hours before his wife, Sandra Blythe, brought him to the hospital. Authorities say Blythe admitted to killing him after an argument.
Well, tonight there are upgraded charges in the vandalizing of Howard's Rock. You may remember Micah Rogers was accused of damaging and carrying away a portion of the rock back in June of 2013. He turned himself in after surveillance video of his truck was released during the investigation. He was originally charged with malicious injury over $2,000, but today a Pickens jury upgraded the charges to grand larceny and malicious injury over $10,000. Rogers' father, Michael Rogers, also faces charges. He and Alden Gainey face charges of conspiracy and obstructing justice. Well, take a look at this man. Greenville police say he got into a fight with several deputies, including a canine. Deputies say they were trying to serve a warrant to James Bokum at a home on Stadium Drive. A police dog found Bokum hiding in a closet. They say he punched the dog and it bit him in the face. He eventually got into a scuffle with police. They say he was able to kick the dog twice before he was taken into custody. Bokum faces several charges, including cruelty to a police dog.
There is news tonight about Ron Wilson's Ponzi scheme, which cost scores of investors millions of dollars. The court-appointed attorney trying to recoup some of the assets wants to pressure Anderson County's former administrator into giving back money he made while the scheme was still operating. WYFF News 4 investigates. Mandy Gaither is live and local in our Anderson newsroom tonight. And Mandy, the documents show Joey Preston made a lot of money from Ron Wilson, right?
A profit of more than $1.2 million, according to this document filed last week.
I mean, who's going to write?
While investigators and Ron Wilson himself have told WYFF News 4 that Wilson orchestrated on his own the Ponzi scheme that resulted in 798 victims losing $57 million, there were people who helped bring in investors into Wilson's company, Atlantic Bullion and Coin. One of those, according to federal documents, former Anderson County Administrator Joey Preston. WYFF News 4 Investigates obtained this petition to the court filed last week. It says Preston invested $192,000 with Wilson and received $1,410,000 in payments back. Beatty Ashmore, the court-appointed receiver who's working to get money back to victims, is now petitioning the court, hoping a judge will order Preston to repay the money he made.
Others got more funds than that. Some people recovered millions of dollars from Mr. Wilson.
And are you going after them as well?
Absolutely.
Ashmore says his office has already settled with dozens of investors who got back more than they invested and has filed 5 lawsuits against those who wouldn't settle. This filing against Preston is the latest attempt at getting money back, although Ashmore says there's still no timeline on when victims might see some money, which would only be pennies on the dollar of what they invested. WYFF News 4 Investigates did try to get in touch with Preston through his attorney today, but haven't heard back yet. Also new in this case, there was a court order authorizing the sale of a farm in Lawrence County which was bought with victims' money. It'll be sold for $570,000, and proceeds from that will go towards that general fund for victims as well. Mandy Gaither, WYFF News 4 live in the Anderson newsroom.
All right, thank you, Mandy. Highway 59 in Oconee County is back open tonight. It reopened just about an hour ago. The road had been shut down because of a gas leak there involving the Fort Hill Gas Company. The nearby plant was evacuated, but workers have since returned.
Tonight, Governor Nikki Haley will give her State of the State address. She was sworn into her second term last week. One of the topics tonight, her stance on unions. Haley will promote South Carolina's anti-union reputation and try to kill efforts to unionize Boeing's North Charleston plant. Other issues include education equality across the state. Haley says every child should have access to quality education. She is also expected to discuss ethics reform and fixing the state's infrastructure. And we will air the governor's State of the State address live right here on WYFF News 4. We will also stream it live on WYFF4.com. Our coverage tonight begins at 7.